Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. NBA recap video today. We really got to figure out something. I guess I got to figure out something of what to call it every night. But you guys know I try to do it every single night. Post All-Star break, I think I'm going to definitely do them at least 5 times a week. So if you see a video pop up super late at night, or you wake up and I uploaded a video, it's probably a recap video. So just gotta think of a name. If you can think of anything, drop it in the comments below. But anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited because the Boston Celtics are actually, they're above 500. They got a nice win against the Clippers. I'm not gonna talk too much about the victory because, I mean, there was no Kawhi Leonard. He was out for back spasms. So the Clippers were shorthanded, but what I'm really excited is Kemba Walker had yet another good game. And I've been saying it in my videos recently. I mean, if Kemba can get going, then they'll be fine. But Jason Tatum, I don't know if he's tired. I think he's tired because he said COVID-19, the pandemic has really affected his body. So I would assume this man is just exhausted. But I think the Celtics can figure it out. But I think it all just revolves around Kemba. If Kemba can't figure it out, I know he's gonna give them all they got because, I mean, he went to Boston to win. So they paid him. Boston paid him their money, his fat contract. But I still think if the Celtics could find a possible suitor, I still think that they should pull the trigger. But in the meantime, Kemba Walker, I mean, it's a totally fine lineup. They have a ton of talent. I also think Robert Williams has a ton of potential. I mean, I think he kind of reminds me almost of Clint Capella, but I think his ceiling is actually higher than Clint Capella. I mean, Clint Capella this season, top 10 center in the league, no doubt. But I like what I saw from the Celtics tonight. Clippers still had a good game. Reggie Jackson had a good game. Paul George didn't shoot great from 3, but he still had a pretty decent game. They're 24-13, man. They'll be just fine. Good win, man. Good win for the Celtics. I don't know how many Celtics fans watch my videos. If you guys watch if you're a Celtics fan, show some love in the comment section. But good for them, man. I want to see the East just be as good as they can possibly be. Everybody in the East be as good as they possibly could be. I didn't watch the Hawks Heat game. I didn't watch the Knicks Spurs game. Caught a little bit of the Nuggets Bucks game, specifically the ending. I mean, Nikola Jokic, I think it was a 37-point triple-double. This dude is unbelievable. They're 20-15. They are on a roll right now. They beat my Chicago Bulls last night, I think it was. And Jokic, man, if they are like a top 4 seed in the West, Jokic MVP, there's going to be some rumblings because this guy is having an incredible season. Just an incredible season. And Drew Holiday, hopefully the return of Drew Holiday can get the Bucks going a little bit. They're still a very solid 21-14. They're still just missing that it factor for me, man. They still are. But Giannis looks absolutely incredible. He really does. I hope he can turn the corner in the playoffs this year because it would make it that much more interesting. But I like what I'm seeing from the Bucks, man. It was an ugly loss tonight, I guess. It was like 30. Might have even been more, like 31, 32. But Milwaukee Bucks, man, I hope they can turn it around. I hope that, and I know turning it around is, I mean, they've been first in the East a couple times the past few years, but I want to see them make that switch in the playoffs. I want Giannis particularly to make that. I want him to just take that next step, man. I want it so bad. Next up, Lakers, Suns. Suns are red hot, man. They really are. Lakers struggling a little bit without Anthony Davis on the squad, but LeBron went off. He had like 38 points tonight. But the Suns just had a much better game all around as a unit. They just had more talent out on the court tonight, if you ask me. Devin Booker got ejected, but I mean, he only had shouldn't say only, but 17 points. It was just everybody on the Suns was contributing. Even Dario Saric, I think he had 21 points tonight. So I love the Suns, man. I really do. They have great talent. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. They have a bunch of young players as well surrounding them. They've got Jay Crowder now. the Suns are going to be a good team, as we're all fully aware of, but in the playoffs, man, I think that this is shaping out to be just an incredible first half of the NBA season, because it is, I mean, the storylines, first off, you got James Harden going to the Nets. You've got the Jazz, the Clippers looking really good on the West. The Lakers right now, you got AD, who knows if he could be fully healthy come playoff time. There's a ton of question marks, and then there's just a ton of new teams. I mean, you got the Spurs are having a sneaky good year this year. The Knicks are having a good year this year. It's just fun, man. Every single night has been fun basketball, no matter who is playing. And tonight was no short. We got great TNT games, Clippers, Celtics, and then Suns, Lakers, and it was a great night of basketball. So if you guys enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm getting ready for Rockets Nets tomorrow. That's going to be very, very interesting. I'm actually going to probably record a preview video for that right after this. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later.